Under a moonlit sky, Steve walks through the dense forest, the soft crunch of leaves underfoot and the distant howls of wolves creating a sense of unease. He's on a journey to find rare resources after hearing rumors of an abandoned village hidden deep in the wilderness. The air feels heavier than usual, and an inexplicable chill runs down his spine. As Steve moves closer to his destination, he notices strange patterns carved into the trees, symbols he's never seen before. They look old, ancient even, as though they've been etched by someone, or something, not of this world. His instincts tell him to turn back, but his curiosity urges him forward. Eventually, he stumbles upon the village. It's eerily silent. Houses stand in disrepair, their walls cracked and their windows shattered. Vines creep up the wooden structures, as if nature is reclaiming what was once hers. In the center of the village stands a large well, its water dark and unmoving. As Steve approaches, he feels the ground beneath him tremble ever so slightly. Looking around, he spots a journal lying on the steps of one of the houses. The pages are weathered and torn, but the writing is clear. Beware the one who watches. His eyes burn through the darkness. He is neither living nor dead. Steve's heart pounds. Could the rumors of Herobrine, the legendary figure of Minecraft, be true? As night falls, Steve lights a torch, the flickering flame barely keeping the shadows at bay. He decides to explore the largest house in the village, which looks more intact than the others. Inside, he finds a dusty table, an old map, and a chest. Opening the chest, he discovers items that seem ordinary, some bread, coal, and a golden apple. But at the very bottom lies a single block of smooth quartz, etched with those same strange symbols he saw earlier. Suddenly, the temperature drops, and Steve's breath becomes visible in the cold air. The torchlight flickers violently, and a low, guttural sound reverberates through the house. Steve whirls around, but there's no one there. Yet, he feels it, eyes watching him from the darkness. He bolts out of the house, stumbling over loose stones and tangled roots, the sound of footsteps behind him growing louder. He doesn't dare look back. Reaching the well in the center of the village, he notices something he missed before, a ladder descending into the darkness. Against his better judgment, Steve climbs down, torch in hand. The descent feels endless, the air thick and suffocating. At the bottom, he finds a vast underground chamber lit by a dim, unnatural glow. In the center stands a throne made of obsidian and crying obsidian, and sitting on it is a figure. Steve freezes as he sees the glowing white eyes, the unmistakable mark of Herobrine. The figure doesn't move, yet its presence is overwhelming. Steve takes a cautious step forward, but as he does, the chamber begins to quake. Herobrine rises slowly, his gaze piercing through the gloom. Without a word, he raises a hand, and the torches along the walls ignite, bathing the room in an eerie light. Steve's instincts scream at him to run, but he's rooted to the spot. Herobrine steps forward, and with each movement, the room seems to warp and twist, as though reality itself bends to his will. In a voice that echoes like thunder, Herobrine finally speaks. "You've come far, Steve, but this is where your journey ends." Before Steve can react, the symbols from the quartz block begin to glow on his chest, forming a protective barrier. Herobrine pauses, his expression unreadable. The glow intensifies, and Steve feels a surge of energy coursing through him. Suddenly, he's not alone. The spirits of the villagers, translucent and glowing, rise from the ground, surrounding Herobrine. The battle that ensues is unlike anything Steve has ever seen. Herobrine summons walls of fire and waves of darkness, but the spirits counter with beams of light, their unity pushing back against his chaos. Steve, caught in the middle, realizes that the quartz block holds the key. He places it on the throne, and the symbols flare brighter than ever. Herobrine lets out an ear-splitting roar as the energy from the quartz consumes him. The chamber collapses, and Steve scrambles up the ladder, the ground shaking violently beneath him. He barely makes it out of the well as the village sinks into the earth, leaving only a massive crater behind. Standing at the edge, Steve looks at the horizon, the first light of dawn breaking through. In his hand, he holds the journal and the map, now marked with a new location. The words from the journal echo in his mind. He is neither living nor dead. Steve knows this isn't the end, Herobrine may be gone for now, but his presence lingers, a shadow in the corner of every player's world.